Hey everybody, welcome back to BobkeTV and a recap of stage number 7 in Paris-Nice 2017. A 10-mile climb to the finish after 3 other brutal climbs on today's stage. The toughest day of bike racing throughout the season so far. Col de la Couillole promised to be a decisive stage, a real battleground, and it proved to be true. Maybe they were going to want to rethink how hard this final climb was. I mean, it was a nice day, so the snow that could have most definitely affected the race was lucky enough to avoid that this year. We'll see if they include the Col de la Couillole in the years to come. And if we remind ourselves of how tough Paris-Nice has been since the beginning, go back to stage number 1 and 2, brutal weather, crosswinds, blew the race to smithereens right from the start, and a lot of the GC contenders losing their chance early in Paris-Nice, including today's stage winner and a great ride by Richie Porte of the BMC squad. Richie Porte started the stage over 15 minutes behind Julian Alaphilippe in the overall standings, but Richie Porte started racing well in the individual time trial. Raced well yesterday, was right there in the front, and then today Richie Porte was not to be denied. A big shot of redemption for Richie Porte on stage number 7 of Paris-Nice. For Julian Alaphilippe, my pick to keep the jersey, way too tough. He fell to 5th place in the overall standings. Lost a big chunk of time, lost his lead, lost his leader's jersey. He's still leading the white jersey competition as best young rider and the green jersey competition as the points, the most consistent rider in Paris-Nice. So not altogether disaster for Julian Alaphilippe, but he did lose the yellow jersey of leader to Sergio Henao. Henao and his Sky teammates, absolutely spectacular. Alberto Contador also racing very well. Richie Porte solid. It's going to be a great Tour de France. That's what today means. Today's racing in the Tirreno Adriatico, if you will. Nairo Quintana won that. So a big day for Colombian cyclists. Sergio Henao from Colombia and Nairo Quintana, both from Colombia. Different teams. Henao on Team Sky, and I was a little surprised to see Alaphilippe in so much trouble so far from the finish line. Maybe just going a little bit too deep in the time trial and yesterday's stage, might be some time he needs in his career to develop physically and in leadership-wise until he is competitive with the very best. It's going to happen to Julian Alaphilippe in his career, but this year in Paris-Nice, it won't be, and he's going to have to wait some time. I see him winning this in the future. It's been 20 years since a Frenchman has won Paris-Nice, and next year it will have been 21. Unless something out of the extraordinary happens on tomorrow, the final stage. So Sergio Henao leads. He's about 30 seconds ahead of second place and 31 seconds ahead of Alberto Contador. So good riding by Contador, but a spectacular ride by Sergio Henao to lead Paris-Nice. 1 day to go. There's 10, 6, and 4 seconds on the line. I see Alberto Contador attacking flat out in tomorrow's stage. But I see Sergio Henao keeping the jersey. I don't want to jinx him. But that's my prediction. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching these. Just one more to go, one more recap. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like to subscribe, click on my face. T-shirts and whatnot, merchandise, click on the T-shirt. Comments, greatly appreciated. Thumbs up if you like these videos. Thanks a lot, everybody.